Hang on, I'm just going to turn it off for another second. I had the microphone on mute. So I've been chatting away, explaining exactly what I was doing, which is obviously why you didn't understand why there wasn't any display on. I've now got a risk going back because I can't really have a silent stream. And now definitely really late. It's not going to work. Yes it is. Yes it is. Good. Whoa. Right. Well, there's a big chunk I'll have to cut out. So, as I've been saying for the last 22 minutes, oh, there's going to be a bit cut out of this, by the way, so this will save me having to do a voiceover when I edit the thing. I've just been chatting away. We've had all sorts of problems with getting the map up. It was going absolutely fine until I put it back to the start when the stream started, and then we lost the sensors. I had to reboot and get the sensors completely back from scratch. Well, after about 5 or 6 failed attempts. That's my next thing. And three or four failed attempts later, it actually started up. And then I've just been told there was no sound, and then so I remembered now because I did a funny little bit to the end of the stream where I left it running so that people could see the garden lights in our house come on, and in doing so I turned the microphone to mute on that program. So as I was saying, I was desperate to get started at 5 o'clock, which is why I started early, because we're going to still carry on with doing the we call it the clap, but I don't know whether we'll be clapping or not. But as a neighbourhood or a road, street, whatever you want to call it, we're not either because we don't have a road down it. 2 sets of houses with a big piece of grass in the middle of it, whatever you want to call that. We just like going out there and being able to have a little chat, so we're going to keep that going on Thursdays to stay neighbourly. So let's. I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm going to have to stop the stream basically. So, which is really annoying because I have been preparing this since about 2 o'clock to make sure I started at 5 o'clock. So yeah, I'm a little bit cross at the moment because it was like everything was going against me to not let that happen. Had everything prepared for the last little bit, other than obviously pressing one little button on the microphone. So, time to calm down, time to get happy, time to get some riding done. I don't think, I'm just trying to work it out. Not a chance in what's it, no. So yeah, I'm gonna have to break the stream. I have to stay cool because I'm not allowed to say rude words. So we're back in the shed. It's not looking terrible at the moment, but when I first kind of was starting all the bits and pieces, it was starting to little bits of spitting rain here and there, and around about the 3-4 o'clock time, the wind started picking up a bit, and I thought I can't really risk it, so I got everything in here basically. I think there's kind of like a cut-off point where you kind of think, no, it's just not worth the risk. I was going to do it under the parasol, but with the parasol in the parasol area, with the parasol down, so that if it did rain, I could put it up. But when the wind started picking up, I just thought, no, it's not worth the risk. Okay. So I've got some guesses already. Let's get these down. It is 29. And Anita is 30.2. 30.2. It's a shame. I mean, that first 22 minutes, I was amazing stuff, amazing information and chat I was coming out with. You would not believe how interesting and exciting I was. I was talking about things like this is my first on-stream Diet Pepsi, Coke, others are available, kind of thing. Just fancied a Coke before I started. Made a cup of tea and then I thought, right, let's go out there and get this going. Done lots of downloading of video maps. I'll try some out in the next few days. Spoke to my boss today, which was really nice. Missed our chat. He's a really nice person. So we had a little chat about how the centre was doing, what he was doing. The hard bits, the easy bits, the successful bits, all that kind of thing. And trying to look at the, where we go forward, which is kind of it's difficult, obviously, because neither of us at this stage know exactly what's going to happen, or nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. But it was just nice to touch base. It reminded me that there's a human there in that position, which I think is good to be reminded of. So, did I can't remember now. I think that was, yeah, it was. Pre not having the mic on. So donations have gone up another £10. I feel like I'm repeating myself here, which I am, but you didn't hear it the first time. I don't know exactly who the donation was. I could work out how much it was, because obviously it was a certain amount and it's the last donation. But they didn't leave a name either. But I am pretty certain this is one of two people. Very naughty for not leaving your name. So you should be proud that you've put the money to the charity. It's a good thing. But thank you very much. And I kind of think that it's one of two people. So if you are D or T, let me know that you donated so I can personally thank you properly next time I speak to you. Not D or T, D or Z, sorry, D or Z. D or Z, T, T, something very different. So we're all okay now, everything's working, yeah? Just not my brain. I haven't seen anything to say that Friday's weather's any better yet. Thanks, Anita. Or Ed, whichever one that is. It's frustrating because if it's going to be like this tomorrow, it'll be like, don't think we can do it. But then, for all we know, this is going to stay dry for the rest of the evening now. But the clouds suggest that is not a risk we could take. Yeah, so I can't remember now what I explained about while we were in the shed, whether that was off the mic or on it. But basically, when I was putting it all up, the wind was starting to get up, there were little spots of rain, and I just felt that I couldn't really risk it. As I said, I was going to do it under the parasol, but with the parasol down, so I had the option if necessary, but with the wind starting to pick up, which has now dropped completely, it just wasn't worth the risk. I had to go for the safe bet. And sorting out all the video ones. One thing I haven't done, I just realised, is put some pictures together of Tiverton, or even Sampford Peverell, however that's pronounced. If I don't make it before the clap, maybe I'll just quickly chuck a few on just for the last couple of miles. So I better not ring the person up. It's a shame because it's the first time I've been in like a normal B&B. I'd like to have rung them up basically. It'd be embarrassing to ring them up and then not have any pictures put up there if they decide to then join the stream. So I'll apologise to the owners of Manley's B&B. I'll let you down. I don't think I can bring pictures up as we're going along. I don't think that's going to work. It'll be almost impossible. Or is it worth a be a new challenge, wouldn't it? Search for pictures while I'm cycling and set up a B&B. We've got time now. We're going to be cycling for the next 2 or 3 hours, aren't we? See if I can drag this a little bit closer. Out there. Perfect. Still see my hand. Right. This could be fun, couldn't it? I can still see you chatting on there, so that's okay. And even though I won't see it for 40 seconds, I can still see if the stream breaks. And you can probably tell me that. Well, I actually can't. If it breaks, you won't be able to tell me on the chat, will you? Because it will be broken. Ooh, looks pretty. Oh, it's a big house. Really. Right, let's go for it. Nice by the river as well. Look at that, how beautiful. We can do this. We can do anything, can't we? We can do anything. Just stop. Folder. Call it Tiverton because it's easier to spell. While I'm cycling, I probably haven't spelled that right, but it will do. Perfect. Oh, that picture's no good anyway. Can't use that one. It's not a JPEG. There's a JPEG. Desktop. MNOPQ RSVU BWX to Tiverton. Save. Right, I want that one. That's a really nice picture. I hope that's the JPEG. It is. Right. And there's that one. Yep. Oh, can't beat a little snow-covered sunset. Oh no, you can, because it's a web peg. That's no good to us. No, I'm having that room. That's the room I'm staying in. No, I'm not, because it's a web peg as well. It's not being kind to me. Okay, I'll have. That's just a bed. That doesn't show me a room. Find me a room. Find me a room. It's all close-up pictures and then like pictures of a kettle. I'm hoping that's the room. It says Manley in Devon. Bed and breakfast code. The bathroom though. Manley in Devon and bed and breakfast. No, that's not it. Okay. So there's not many pictures. It's very strange. Okay. Right. So where did we get to? That one I'll have to do. Oh, that's a nice picture. Right, that's what I usually do. Few pictures like that, get rid of the name of the B&B, and then we get a few pictures of the area then. There you go, look at that. Please be a JK, that's a nice picture. It is. Good. We'll have that one as well. No, not that. Go away. That one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, we've got that funny sizing thing to do, haven't we? So, what should we go for? Just that last one there. I'm going to search for one more thing. Put that up there. We're doing everything's still working, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool. Just looking to see if they had a picture of their breakfast. Always about looking for a picture of breakfast. They got a healthy breakfast picture with some fruit, muesli and yogurt. Not sure I want that picture. The picture of the breakfast table, but you know. Quick enough, and just have a quick look. Oh, I'll give that. Yeah, that would be. That's a nice one. I'll put that. I'm going to put the healthy breakfast on. You know, something. You know, I'm a finely honed athlete now. You know, so I need to eat my healthy stuff, don't I? Yeah, that's the first stage. So leave that like that for now. Ooh, a bit overexposed, aren't I? Even my face is orange. Oh dear. Just put it down to 0. That's because I've got a fluorescent bulb above my head, I think. Oh well, maybe I am orange. Maybe I haven't noticed how my colour's changed. That'll do for now. What happens if I turn it off? Too dark there. Oh well. We'll go light again. A lot of fiddling about, you know. My own fault. Getting too organised. I'm so organised, I'm completely disorganised now. I've gone like round the circle. Step down 2. There we go. That'll do for now. Just means I'm a funny colour for some reason. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to cycle to 5, quickly put those photos onto the B&B thing, and then during the 5 to 10, I'm going to ring the bloke up, and he won't answer, I mean, it will be all a waste of time anyway, but I know that I've done my bit then. Done my duty as the phantom cyclist. Shades Macaroni, saviour of B&Bs throughout the world. Not. Ooh, that was nice. Lovely. Pardon me. I need to bring Peter up. We're going to get back in touch after I did my stop at Leeds, and I haven't done that now. Nice little thing to do when it's our 3 days off. Have a little chat together. I probably won't get off the bike when I do the when I say stop at 5 and do the B&B. I'll probably just try and do it as I'm kind of like slowly pedalling kind of thing. I don't really need to stop at 5, I don't think. But I just want to make a bit of an effort. Yeah, so the screen's going to go a bit funny for you. You'll have the last B&B stuff come up, which I think might be Bristol. As I'm deleting them, I have to have the screen up basically. It's possible to do without it. And then you'll see the others kind of pop up, and then I'll turn it back to this screen. I think you've still got chat on that one, so that's okay. Right, that's 5. Shall I leave it open? Yeah. Oh, I'm doing everything wrong today, trust me. Trust that doesn't make sense, does it? I'm doing everything wrong today, trust me. Shouldn't it be, I'm doing everything wrong today, don't trust me. Need a cough sweet now. Oh, I've got to dig deep for those. Okay, right, let's see what we can do with this B&B. So, bring it up and delete the photos first. There we go, yeah, it was Bristol, wasn't it? Right, I could delete them individually, but I've got a system. Putting them on's a bit quicker. There's our last glimpse of Bristol. Last one. The Victoria Rooms, that's what that place is called. Okay, that's that bit done. Now we can add the file. Don't add Bristol back again, that's what I did the other day, wasn't it? Tiverton. There we go. Done, and then I'm guessing I'm going to have to resize it. That's not too bad. I could have left that almost as it is, but I'll put that like that. It's a nice size. That'll do. Put that in there. Oh, I've got one of those. Oh, I've got to get rid of that. Oh no. Oh well, never mind.
Just to say, I'm going to be busy.
You're going to be busy?
For a while, yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
My hair.
Oh, she's going to be busy doing her hair. Yeah, slight problem there. But one of the pictures, can you tell which one it is? No, you can't. Oh, I can't do anything about it. It's got the watermark on. I'm not allowed to take it off anyway. Yeah, so there we go. Right, we'll go through those a little later. Right, let's get on to 10 miles then. Oh, I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to do it actually because I'm a bit worried about copyright. I've got to find which one had the. There's two of them, so I'm going to have to delete two of them. The last one and the aerial. Okay. So that one has to go. And that one has to go. I can go back to that. But that's better. Still say the same size as well. That's cool. Right. Seamless, wasn't it? Seamless. Never know I've made that mistake. Oh. £67 for the night. Wow, you look like... Yeah, I know, it's weird, isn't it? You've made my mind up now. I didn't like it either. I just need to brighten this up a bit. There, bit more au naturel. I looked a bit thingy Dickinson, didn't I? Anyway, hello Nick. How are you? I'm about to ring the bed and breakfast people up, which I hate doing. I mean, I don't hate doing it, it's just out of my comfort zone by a long way. It's like the other side of the world comfort zone. But I haven't put the pictures up, and now I've got them all up. I might as well do what I'm supposed to do. .5. Cool. Thank you very much for your guest. Right, let's try again. Land's B&B, let's give them a call. Let's just go for it, shall we? What can they say? Bog off. Don't want to talk to you. Hello, my name's Richard Young. It's a bit of a strange call. I'm just ringing you up basically because I'm doing a sponsored cycle ride from John O'Groats to Land's End. Obviously, no, I haven't booked in because it's not. I'm doing it from my back garden. It's a virtual one basically. Because obviously I'm on full quarantine. Oh no. So I mean, the main reason I'm ringing is because basically I'm doing this kind of sponsored bike ride on a bike trainer from John O'Groats to Land's End, and I kind of stream it live on YouTube and Facebook. And just to try and make it realistic, I stop. I finish and start at a hotel, B&B, whatever. And usually I try and get hold of the person to touch base, but I've been busy today. Things have gone slightly wrong, but I just wanted to ring up and say that tonight I will be virtually stopping at your place. Unfortunately, it doesn't get you any money for the booking or anything like that, but I always like to try and ring up and sort of speak to the people, especially mainly because, as I know in the hospitality trade at the moment, you guys are going through quite a tough time. So, and that's basically it. So, if you want to have a look at it on the stream, then you can do. On YouTube, I mean, I can send you an email. I can try and do that with the links on. The quickest way on YouTube though is to search for Shades Macaroni. I don't know if you've got a pen on you. Okay. Yep. I'm cycling now. I was hoping to finish this. We're going to in our little road. We're going to carry on with the clap. So I was hoping to finish this by 8 o'clock, but because everything's gone wrong, it's not going to finish by then. So I'm cycling now, and I'll be cycling up to 8 o'clock, and then a break, and then cycling again. So I'll try and send you that by phone. It may be a copy and paste, so ignore if it's got somebody else's name on the top of it. But what I do need from you is an email address. So I haven't got you on speakerphone, so you won't come across on the stream. So. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Dot. Okay. Okay, and can I just ask your name, just so I can say that on the stream as well? Oh, right, Mary. Okay, so it's Mary, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so what I'll basically do is, on your part of it, I usually just show a few pictures of whatever the village is, or the village I stay in, which, correct me if is it Sampford Peverell? Is that how you pronounce it? Yes, yeah. So a few pictures of the surrounding village and a few pictures of the B&B, basically. And then the other thing is that we hope that when all this is over, myself, my son, and my best mate are going to try and do the thing for real. So hopefully, if it ties in, we might be placing a book in then that actually will make you some real money. So and yeah. Yeah, yeah, I can imagine that there's been a lot of cancellations, and I guess you get quite a few people that are doing that particular ride. But we're actually doing the opposite way around. So we've actually come from John O'Groats. So we're on the kind of the last few bits. Although I have my health issues, so I can't do a lot of it on the day. So it's like been quite a long journey, little bit by little bit. But you know, we're getting there. So and we've also done Shetland Islands and Orkney Islands as well, and still got Isle of Man and Isle of Wight to do because we just want to make it difficult for ourselves. Right. Okay. I'll try and get that email to you sort of in the next minute or two. It might take me a few minutes because I'm cycling as I'm doing it anyway. So, and then feel free to have a look. So I'll put the links on there. Thank you very much, then. Okay. Right. Bye bye then. Bye. Oh. You can tell I don't like that. Oh, very much out of my comfort zone, but nice. I like doing it because, yeah, I think it's a nice thing. You seem really nice. He said it's his wife's business. He said Merry, but as in M-E-R-R-Y, but I don't know whether that's her last name or not. But yeah, they actually had some. You thought I was somebody because somebody who had cancelled their booking and adjusted it to September, but that's not me. Not yet. Maybe 2 September's time. So I think I got an email address there that I can use. Let's do that now. Oh, hive of activity. I'll keep an eye on the chat if anybody says anything. I've got a guest down there. That's cool. Right. What's the date today? 4th. Sent. It's almost the same address. So let's forward this one. Okay. Draw links. So I just need to adjust. Where did I put? Riding now. O, 4, 2H. I think that'll work. Let's give it a try. Right. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. There we go. That's square one. Up there. What are we up to? 8 miles. That's not too bad. Oh, that's nice. Bonus. Start Monday. So, what are your feelings? Are you looking forward to it, or are you, yeah, what are your feelings? So what I'll do is once I've got settled down, somewhere between 10 and 15, I'll put the B&B photos on. I might do it at 15, take a break at 15. And then I can show you the pictures. And very nice big house. It looks lovely grounds. It's what I can see. It's a really nice kind of like river that runs through. Sampford Peverell. It is what it is. Not really worried either way. Chill man. Oh, wish I had that attitude. I kind of do, I suppose. I've been told that they're going to get somebody in for my job on a temporary contract, so that, because I think that's cheaper for them to do it that way, and then obviously I will take over when they finish. Although it's not the easiest thing to employ somebody, I guess. It may be that by the time they get to employ somebody, I'll be due to go back. But I suppose they have to do that because we don't know, do we? With the at-risk. There's rumours of back at the end of June, there's rumours of 12 weeks after that, there's rumours of a year after that. So quite understandably, they have to cover it. So that's fine. Fair and cool. Hoping for the light to simmer down. I can't close the door, but the sun is really, well, it's not the sun as such, is it? But the light. Well, obviously the light is the sun. It's beating off that door and causing a bit of a glare. No, I'm not sure I could tell you anyway. But no, not well. I kind of no. That's the usual amount, I think. But I can't really say any more details than that, I don't think. I was going to ask you something then, Nick, and before you said that, now I can't remember what it was now. No, it's gone. So when we get to 10 miles, I'll pop the B&B photos on. Obviously, I'll show them more than once, just for something to do and show. Sampford Peverell, I don't know that well. Tiverton, been to the Bowls Club at Tiverton quite a few times. South West counties and things like that, matches. We're going to have sweet and sour chicken for tea tonight, but I forgot to get the chicken out of the freezer, so I think we'll probably have pizza. I think I need a break. One more ride after this and I get a 3-day break. Suddenly made me think, where am I spending 3 days? I hope it's somewhere nice. Great. In a travel lodge. Hi Matt and Luce. In a travel lodge in Widden Down. That's where I'll be spending 3 days off. Oh, could have got to the next one with the Fox and Grapes. So we've got the Fox and Grapes, Westbury Hotel, Poldark and Land's End. Oh no, I won't, will I? I'll be staying at the Isle of Man TT circuit because that's the Friday one, isn't it? So you could say I'm staying here, and I'd be quite happy to stay at this one. The Manley's one looks really nice. Speaking of which, it's 10 miles. I'll let you have a quick look at it. Matt and Lucy's here now, so they can have a look. Haven't got many photos because let's just say things didn't go to plan at the beginning of this stream. But here's the B&B now. Well, not just the B&B here. Nice sized house. Lovely grounds, and I think the grounds go down to the river that runs through the village. I had a nice aerial view, but it was a copyrighted photo, so I had to take it off. It has a church. I think it's a kind of, it's a nice, not secluded is not the word for it, but nice quiet village. The house from another angle, they obviously, you've got a river at the bottom of your garden, you're going to get ducks and swans and geese. Although that's geese and swans, I didn't really see the picture there. Swans and cygnets. Or are those swans? Actually, that might be swans and older cygnets, yeah. Usually picturesque, isn't it? Yeah, so that's the bottom of the garden, so yeah. Take my kayaks down there. Have a little potter around the river. I think that's one of the rooms. I hope that's one of the rooms. If they come on, they may be able to tell us. There's their breakfast table, or one of them. I would imagine that they've got more than one room for rent in a place that size. So that'd be quite good for our entourage when we go. It's the healthy. I couldn't find a full English on there, but I'm sure they do a stonking good one. That was quite nice in itself. That'd do as a starter. And then back to the beginning again. So yeah, reasonable price as well. So I'll put that back to main map. There we go. And we will carry on cycling. We'll have another look at those when we get nearer the place. But that was what I was going to tell you, Nick, and Matt and Lucy. Now you're here. Yeah, so I started nice and early, just so that I could get finished, because we're still going to do a clap or a version of it. I think what we're basically going to do is we're going to go out the front and have a little natter and say hello. We decided or some of us, I suppose, I don't know, because obviously I haven't done it. I'm not the one who's instigated it as such, but a few of them decided that they just like the social aspect of it, and so do I. So we're going to go out the front, see what happens, and we're going to just carry it on, and maybe that'll just become a thing that we do from now till eternity. Thursday evening will be social evening. So yeah, started within plenty of time to be able to finish it all, and then it all kind of went wrong. Ready to go, and then the trainer wouldn't start, and then I was going for a little way until I realised, thankfully, Anita told me when I did the night shot last night of the lights coming on in our garden. Obviously, I put the microphone on mute on the OBS, and I hadn't taken it off mute, so I kind of had to start the stream over again. And now it's gone past the time that I'm ever going to finish it before the clap. So I will have to go out, have a little socialise, and then come back and finish. I'm hoping I can keep the stream going. I don't know how long we'll be out the front, that's the only thing. But it'll only be like 10-15 minutes probably. You know, I'm friendly, but I'm not that friendly. So I'll leave it running. I'll come back to it. I'll obviously have to then adjust the map. And then I will put the timer on. So if you want to see the finish, I'll put like a 5-minute timer on or something like that. So yeah, just keep a check on the stream if that's what you feel like doing, and you'll kind of see when hopefully I'm coming back. So basically I'll get the trainer up and running, and then give you a few minutes to get back, and then we'll start from the point we set off from. Which, on another subject, the good news, looking at those the video stages we're going to do, I was worried that you know, if the trainer stopped working, we would have to just either go back to the beginning or say, oh, that's, you know, we don't, you know, which wouldn't matter because they're extras. But you can, luckily on them, you can start them from any point. So you put in a mileage. Obviously, if you're starting them from afresh, you just leave it at 0. So if we were doing one of those and we got halfway through it and we were enjoying the process of riding down the Atlas Mountains or something like that, then as long as I can see the mileage at the top, so like now, it broke at 11.2 miles, a bit like how I do with the editing of the map. It's actually theoretically a lot easier. All I have to do is restart the trainer and go, when I go into that map and it asks me where do I want to start, I put 11.2 miles and we carry on. So that's quite good. So that makes even more of a feasible option. So we'll probably be doing one of those. We've got 3 to fit in. If we do the TT on Friday, we may be doing the video one on Tuesday, and then normal legs Wednesday, Thursday, and then it will be the Isle of Wight one on the Friday. That's the following Friday, and then again, yeah, blah blah blah. Again, we'll do, you know, same thing probably. Another video one on Tuesday. We might do like Tuesday and Thursday for the video ones, or we do a video one on the Saturday before the final leg to Land's End. That could be quite nice. Just something a bit different on the Saturday. Oh, you missed a lot, Nick. So here you go. Are you listening carefully as she says this in advance? So this week, well, we've already done Tuesday, we've already done Wednesday. We're doing Thursday and Friday, and then I'll be not doing any streams Saturday, Sunday and Monday. And then we'll be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then we'll not be doing any streams Saturday, Sunday, Monday again. And then we'll be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and hopefully, if all goes well, we finish on Sunday. So, but we don't quite have enough legs to fill in. So that's why I'm doing some of these video stages. So there'll be, what are we on at the moment? 41. So we have 42, 43, 44. I've missed one off. 45 and 46 that'll be, won't it? I think. Yeah. And also we'll be doing the Isle of Wight. The TT we'll be doing tomorrow, Friday, out the front. Unless the weather's too bad, then we'll be doing a normal leg tomorrow, like we do here, probably in here. And then hopefully, if the weather's better on Tuesday, we'll do that then. But there'll be 3 out the front legs. Ideally, the 2 Fridays, and obviously the final Sunday will be done out the front as well. Yes, I do have my injections on the Friday, so it might be a bit of an effort, but it's just another challenge, isn't it? I might have to ride one-legged. I've got my feet are clipped into the pedal, so you know I could. Oh no, actually, the injection goes in that leg this week. So I could take that out, and I could just ride like that. If that leg doesn't work, I could kick the hammer like that. We'd get there eventually, wouldn't we? Wouldn't that work? Woo. If I had a leg amputated and I wanted to ride a bike normally, that's what I'd have to do, wouldn't I? Can't imagine now the muscles you build in that leg. I wonder if amputees. Depends on the amputation, I suppose, wouldn't it? Because you'd probably have a prosthetic that you could use to a certain extent, but obviously it wouldn't be probably as powerful as the other leg. That's unusual. Yes. So yes, I do have my injections on Friday. Yes, I do usually feel pretty crap, but I'm having 3 days off after that, so I'll push through it. Simple as that. It might mean that I'm a little bit knackered on the Saturday. It might not. And you're right. Yeah, it might mean we've got 2 days to play with at least anyway, so we may not end up doing any video ones if I get to the Friday. I have to just come on the stream and say, sorry guys, I'll be able to do something. It's not like I'm an invalid. You could do but just a 7-mile stream or something like that, you know. It'll be fine. Unfortunately, it's not a 7-mile stream. It's I can tell you the distance because everybody will know anyway, because it's the distance of the Isle of Man TT course, which is 37.5 miles. But we'll take our time. It's going to be out the front. I've got all day. If I have to section it, I will. If I have to section myself, I will. Ah. The following Friday will be the Isle of Wight, which will actually be quite an easy one. That's quite short. So that Friday I'm going to be doing the Isle of Wight that preceded by the next Orkney stage, which is the tiny little one, about 5-ish miles. Well, tomorrow, if the weather's okay, it's a good question. It's a very good question. It's a long one, and I don't want to be riding until like 11 o'clock at night. So I might try and start. Four-ish. Half 3, 4 o'clock. Because that way, if people want to come on early, if they're not working, if they've been given a few days extra off, they might want to join the stream. And if they don't, or if they're working, then what am I thinking? Then we'll still be going, after the 5:30 time. Try and finish it round about the 8, which will probably end up being between 8 and 9. So it's a long enough one that everybody's going to get. And anybody then who maybe wants to sort of pop over and watch it that is working, at least they can come in the evening then. And anybody else. To change the subject, I've worked out the water. All right. Oh, it's gone off. You have to wait. I can't read that one from there. Oh, I'm excited to see what it says now. So I need to come. There we go. Change the subject. I've worked out where our water supply went in DNL. On my base collapse, it took all the pipes, including the ones attached to the main house. Oh, okay. Did you want me to sort that at some stage, or have you got your plumbing qualifications for DNL? So all the piping down the cliff face to the water supply itself is all okay? That's the really difficult bit, isn't it? I might have to stop in a minute, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this because Linda's busy at the moment. I need a wee. And I can't stop for any length of time. I've got the situation with the heart rate monitor thing sorted. I'm going to have to put it on the be back soon and just see if I can work out how I'm going to do this. I will be back in a second. Ah, that was a tricky one. I didn't have the ability for Linda to help me. She's doing her hair at the moment, and she is of little attire, so that wouldn't have been an option. So no, it's all gone. But I would accept your kind offer of putting it back in. It's the least I can do, I think. I have been of neglect. Although I might have to do the going up the cliff bit with you around, as that's obviously highly dangerous. But I think I've got better at it. Yeah, I'll give that a go. Might even have a look tonight. Once all this is over, and I can breathe a sigh of relief. Which is rubbish. I enjoy it. Enjoy the tension and the difficulty and the challenge. It's wonderful. Invigorating. It's as invigorating as putting in water pipe work on DNL. You do realise that only you and I understand what we're talking about on this particular thing. But that's cool. The only other person who had a vague idea was if Denise was listening in. She slowly got to understand the foibles of the DNL language. It was just me and Nick talking our language. Oh, Matt and Lucy, I saw the pictures. Very nice masks. Linda has a pattern for masks. I think this is all sitting it because Anita and Ed already know about it, and she gave it to Lucy when they came over. So Lucy's been busy making masks. Linda's got to make me one, but she needs a much bigger piece of material. So my fat face. Oh, have you now? Oh, that was a bit. Ooh, you started the dwarven manor on site, I guess. So you're sort of building round it, kind of thing, are you? They're really comfortable masks, aren't they? Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, because we're going to do like the sort of the bridge over and all that kind of stuff, aren't we? Yeah. I see. Well, I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it? It's all gone. You've got a nice building plot there. So what I'd need to find out, bike-wise, this is bike talk now. How do I find out what my bottom bracket is so that I can have a replacement? The last time I had it replaced was at Swinging Cycles, so presumably they may have a record. They do keep good computer records, I think. Oh, it's the bike stem. I wonder what that black line was. There's a black line here, but it's the bike stem. Out of perspective. Oh, I can smell toast. Oh, it smells nice. I'm going to have another bite of my white chocolate. I wonder where Sean and Joe have bit gone here. Linda made one for one of our neighbours. I think it was the one she made for me that was too small, but white chocolate cookie. No point in stopping at 50 now, would he stopped? Oh. So what are we looking weather-wise tomorrow? Let's have a look. I presume that's tomorrow, yeah, 8 o'clock. No. 2023, 02, 05, 08. Sunshine comes out, 5% rain. Yeah. 5%. 15% at 2 o'clock. And 11% at 5 o'clock. The temperature rises all the way up to 5 o'clock, so I suggest we're going to get a little bit of sun. That's the possibility. I have means to semi-waterproof most things. One of the extension reels is a waterproof one, so that's cool for that. I can put a plastic bag over the top of the computer hood. Thought about spraying it today, but I didn't get time to kind of make the cardboard slightly waterproof. Right, turn around, let's have a look. Yeah, okay, here we go, Friday. We want those times available there. 10-15%. So that could go down. The worst moment is going to be round about the 1-2 o'clock time. So we can judge it from there, can't we? So it would either be the Isle of Man TT or the next stage. Isle of Man TT from the front, or the next stage from probably the shed. I just hope it's a really nice day on the day that we finish on the Sunday. Although, yeah, that's probably why it wouldn't be a bad idea to leave a video stage for the Saturday, because that gives us a little bit of flexibility, doesn't it, in that if we look at the weather over the weekend, on that particular weekend, which is what, 3 weekends time, so if we get nearer the time and it looks like it's going to be a really nice day on the Saturday but pour down with rain on the Sunday, then we can always just do away with the the Saturday ride and finish on the Saturday. Right, I've got an hour to do about, I don't know, 12 to 15, 16 miles. Even if it was 12, it's not happening. Oh no, 12 you could just about do. No break. Hard down all the way for an hour. You could just about do 12, but I think it's more than that. Mainly because we're at 15, and that line's about halfway. So. Do we give it a go? What do you reckon? I'm kind of giving it a go at the moment while I'm thinking about it. If I can kind of keep it around about the 12 and a half, so it means I can't have a single break really. So normally it gives me kind of like a 3-4 minute to per half an hour for break. To be able to do 5 miles in half an hour. I'm going to have to use those break periods to try and make up that little bit extra, a little bit more than the 10 miles an hour kind of thing. Lead to a whole pile of disappointment as well, though, couldn't it? Be about 5/10 away. Yeah, see, I think 12.7 miles an hour is not enough. You'd need to be doing 13, 14 miles an hour, and that's not an option. Shame. Here we do it. I'm just going to do a little bit of stand-up riding. I haven't done any of this for a long time. It's not something that my body is good at. Doesn't make a lot of difference. No, obviously there's no way to keep this up. Sort of top gear basically. You probably keep it up for about 10 minutes at the most. trouble that it's the way that the resistance works. You get an extra couple of miles and it's about twice the effort on pushing, so there's no massive benefit. Nice little workout though. Suppose we could see how it goes, and if it's a case of a little sprint like that at the end, you know, a bit more than that obviously, I couldn't do that full, because otherwise I could mess it up completely. In a recovery ride at 12.5 miles an hour, that would have been a killer ride a few weeks ago, not a recovery ride. Letting the heart rate come down at 12.5, you're going up. See what I can do. Yeah, let's go for the no harm in trying attitude, shall we? I will. Hi too. Hi Ed. So, what we've got to do is put a big effort in for 50 minutes, isn't it? And see what happens. Tomorrow's going to be a more relaxed day, so no harm in trying. And I got pizza. Woo. Certainly be a first. The most miles I would have done in an hour to achieve it, and the longest I'll go without a break. So maybe a little less chatting, maybe. I've got to earn that pizza, haven't I? So, hang on everybody, it's going to be a bumpy ride. You're going to blow out, we're going to make it. I reckon we'll be about a mile and a half out. I'll tell you what now because the guesses are in. Yeah, so we've got to get 28.5 miles this leg. Sorry to spoil the bit at the end, but I thought maybe you'd want to know that just to see whether it looks like we can achieve it. It's not good, no. I just think you get to 8, you've still got 10 to do. That normally takes an hour. "15 minutes faster." I'm not going to make that much improvement, am I? Let's see how close we can get. No. Sorry folks, I feel my legs blowing out already. I don't think I'll make another 5 minutes at that speed. Just keep going at a nice, good pace. Keep it realistic, but a challenge. Oh dear, that's not good. The tablet's running out of battery. It's been an interesting day. Oh, sorry. I think we got multi-stream anyway. I haven't seen any Facebook coming up, so. This, make sure we're still on Facebook. No? Good. Okay. Yeah. So I've got multi-stream in there if this just does run out of battery. It has a battery charger on it because it's such an old battery intensive, even with a battery charger on. It uses more than it gains. So it just somehow it must have gone off. So it just told me it's down to 50%. So we may lose this, but it doesn't matter. I got that. I got the phone, so he says. Make sure the phone's off. So I know that's going to last to the end of the street. The glasses are steamed up. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Right. 2 miles off. Damn. I won't be doing this pace on Friday, that's for certain. It'll be being about 6 miles an hour. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's not really hot. Oh, a little breeze came through the door. It's still bright through that door, isn't it? That sun, even though it's quite dull out there. Stretch, 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 stretch. No. Right. He's going. Try a little recovery stint, but I think I can't afford a recovery stint. So. But I need one. Do steam them. Now, half an hour. Oh. In case anybody hadn't worked it out, I'd need to be averaging 16 miles an hour this half hour. I can't even get it up to that speed. The bike is, well, I don't think I've got the weight behind me to actually hit that resistance. Bum. Still, it's been a good, my best push yet, I think. So in that way, I'm happy with that. Makes me feel a bit more confident about tomorrow, even on half par kind of thing, that I can do it as long as just keep going steady. If I can do this, not on my injection day, then I can handle a steady pace. With a little dose of poison in me. Aye. Ah. Thank you, wifey. You liking my streamy? Thank you for the cup of tea. Delicious. So I guess what we're doing is just before 8 o'clock I'll be I'll put the stream counter on for 15 minutes. And then the hopes come back to it then. If I'm a few minutes after that, I won't be long. I will be back, so that's for definite. If you don't want to hang around, that's fine. You know, I understand that as well. So, but I'll come back round about that time and finish off the last little bit. I'm going to try and get the clock up and running now. I've got to change the month on it as well. Fourth today, isn't it? And 20. I'll put 2015 on the countdown, yeah? Maybe a bit later. I might get back a little bit earlier. If we get back a little bit earlier, I'll just get everything set up and then come back on at the 15. If I get back nearer the 15, I'll open up the stream so you know I'm there, and then obviously set the trainer back up. 15. Yeah, cool. Right, that's ready for when I turn it on to the. So it'll be on the stream, will be starting thing, I'll have a countdown on it. Put that out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. I don't want to give up this pace though. I know it's not going to get me there, but it's what I was trying to do, so let's keep it going. They're burning. They are burning. I'm going to try a couple of things when I come back, neither of which I expect to work, but it will be worth a try. The first is obviously get back on the bike and start pedalling, but every time that we've ever lost the senses, they don't come back just like that. You have to go out of the program. And then I'm going to try turning the sensors off with the map still running as it is, and turn them back on again. Just see, it might, if it does, it'd be brilliant, but I don't think that's going to happen. But it's a good opportunity, I suppose. To just see, I did have an experiment several weeks ago where I was trying all the different scenarios. I probably tried those two, of how to get the sensors back when we lose them. And never found any that worked other than going out of the stream and having to reboot the map. Oy. Well, shown that I can do a fairly sustained effort for about an hour or longer. It feels like about 5. Definitely hit that 75 cadence peak, which is what I wanted to do. And that's true to my road riding as well. 75 is great. Struggle to maintain anything just over 80, so it's that between 73 and 78 is the sweet spot, I think, for me. That's the jump, 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 jump. Yeah, where your body feels right in that rhythm. I guess the same applies. Well, I know the same applies to running because you do the same thing. You know that timing of that rhythm, where you know you're in that sweet spot. You kind of feel, I could just carry this pace on forever. Trying to push over it hurts. And when you haven't got the energy to keep that pace up, you know you're in trouble. At the moment, it feels quite good. Hard, but good. Hammer time. No. Oh, if only was downhill. Ow. Hurt now. Doesn't really achieve anything, does it? Not enough, anyway. Oh. Yeah, it's about 2 miles to go. Let's get this 26. 26.2 would be amazing. These 2 miles then. It's not going to quite happen, I don't think. Right, I'm going to have to leave it there. So, I'll be back. Keep it out full time. See you in a bit. Hello again, everyone. If anybody's there, still there, just going to get the trainer back up. We've got it running. There we go. Okay. I've taken it back a little bit further, just so basically we're opposite that little bit of water on the left that's coming up, so that's where we finished. That's where we stopped. I wanted to take it back so that you guys get a chance to sort of catch up with it. So I'm just going to cycle slowly up to that point, and then we'll carry on and finish it then. Yeah, a few people out there. Yeah, just checking you still can hear me with that. It's not sitting comfortably in my ear at the moment. Thank you for what's the word for it? Putting up with it. Yeah, a few people did it. Unfortunately, so the one woman who, well, Michelle, who sort of really wanted to do it. I think she might. She thinks she's out at the moment. Maybe she's not got back in time. But yeah, quite a few people on the other side of the other houses. So we did a little tiny clap, and then it was just most of them were chatting to themselves, obviously, because they're all the houses next to each other. But it was nice to go out. They waved at us when we went back in. So I think Michelle will be pleased that people did go out. Right, yeah. This is about where we were. So let's get it all done. we were sort of having a conversation that, you know, in a dream world, wouldn't it be nice if the Thursday thing carried on after lockdown, where you could actually intermingle to a certain extent, you know, and Thursday nights became like a social night where, if you felt like it, everybody went out on the streets, and just had a chat with each other, and, you know, on the summer nights, you know, took a bottle of wine out or something. It'd be a nice legacy to come from what's not a nice time, but I don't think it will happen, but it would have been nice, I think, if that was the lasting legacy, that people kind of saw Thursday nights as a social night, where you just popped out your door and had a nice chat with your neighbours. I was speaking to my boss today. He was like, you know, he said, well, this job saying, well, nearly done really, but he said, oh, but then that's the joy of it, isn't it? You know, when you get to, well, he said John O'Groats, because I don't think he realised that I was doing it the other way around. He said, you know, when you get to John O'Groats, you can just keep going, you know, across the Shetland Islands. I was like, yeah, well, you've done that. But yeah, I think I'll do. I mean, I may, you know, got the stuff here, may do the odd, I don't know, you know, once a week or something to do it while the lockdown's still going and things. No harm, is there? People can join if they want to then. You know, pick a day that everybody wants to join in, and we can just have that sort of get together kind of thing. You know, a bit different to doing a quiz night or something. Yeah, and I could do like a video one where it's just a little bit more interesting. It'd be nice if you might be able to, where you can get it if you have the video of the ride plus a little map way, so you can see the map as well. The elevation line looks really funny when it's a short ride, doesn't it? There's just just a straightforward curve. See if I can see what are we going across. M5. On to the M361. Where are we going off that then? I think that's just to get to the place we're staying at. I think this is one of the ones that these places, I found it very difficult to find a B&B or hotel that was right on the edge. The only ones, well, there's a travel lodge there, but we found a nicer place to stay at. We found Manley's, which I'm going to show you again, if I can get back out of the trainer. So here we go. So here's the B&B, which is a big B&B, a BBB, a BB&B, a BB&B, yeah, big B&B. And this is the village of Sampford Peverell. Got out of step with me pedalling there. That's another looking at the house from a different direction. And you'll see in a minute on one of them that the house goes down. There's obviously a river that runs through. We'll probably see that when we go back on the map, actually, when we get closer. There's some swans and cygnets, which kind of gives you a hint that the that's from the B&B as well. Wouldn't know whether you can see the B&B on that one or not. That wasn't from the B&B search. That was just from the Sampford Peverell. And that's the church in the village, and another house. There you go. Yeah, so that's the B&B's back garden backing onto the river, I guess. This is Manley's B&B on the that's one of the bedrooms. It's my bedroom. All to myself. That would be very welcome in the morning, wouldn't it? Set out like that. Pop a pot of tea. That would be my starter before my full English. There we are, back to the house again. I'm guessing that's an extension from that point where the windows go. Looks really nice, though. Nice little quaint, quiet village by the looks of it. Says Sampford Peverell, Tiverton, so it's obviously very close to Tiverton. I know Tiverton. I don't know this little village. I know more about it now. So that's the main ride then. Yeah, know Tiverton Bowls Club quite well. And the lady's name is Mary, but I'm not sure if that's her first name or last name. We had a little chat. I gave them the links to the stream and the Just Giving page, so they can see what it's all about and why we're doing it. I spoke to the husband, and he seemed pretty friendly. He seemed very friendly. Chatted about what we're doing. He thought I was the person. They just had a person who was trying to rearrange their stay because they were doing the John O'Groats to Land's End, and they were trying to rearrange their stay for September. So I had to explain that no, that's not me. I'm not actually doing it for real at this moment in time. But yeah, it's nice to speak to them. I don't know whether they managed to. I don't think they're on the stream. They've probably gone off now. They're not the diehards who hang into that last little bit, even though I have to go off and do the clapping. But I wish them well. I don't drink, but cheers with a glass of Diet Coke. Hope it all works out for you. You have a lovely place. We'll expect to see the finish line very near distant. For those of you wondering why I probably sound a little bit out of breath, if you've just popped in on the stream, it's because we haven't just done 2.1 miles. I had to break midstream, for want of a better expression. to go and do. We decided in our streets to carry on with not necessarily the clap, but going outside and just having a little chat on a Thursday evening. And I couldn't quite get the ride finished in time. So this is the last little bit of a 28.5 mile stage, which am I in the right gear? It feels like I'm one. No, I am. I've built a bit of strength into those legs. Feels like I need an extra gear on. I'm going to go up one just for this last little bit actually. That does feel like a little bit too much to do on a regular basis, but that's not bad. It doesn't. You see, you put the effort in, the extra effort. It's quite a bit. I can feel my legs burning already, and you get nothing out of it. I was quite happily. I like the turnover on the legs basically. Yeah, because I'd have to sort of really push it to get that 12.3 there, which I can get quite easily just doing 75 cadence. So I guess this is the river at the bottom of the garden that we're about to go over. Yes, so as I interrupted myself. Ed is the winner of the mileage game. Those of you are asking, what the hell is a mileage game? Come back onto the next stream tomorrow and you'll find out. Actually, you won't find out tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll find out a lot better stuff. We're doing the Isle of Man TT tomorrow. We will be starting early. I'll put some notices on Facebook and things about when it will start once I've worked that out. But probably round about the 3-4 o'clock time. And what else can I say? Yes, there's a bit of a tug of war battle between Ed and Anita, and why shouldn't there be? On the mileage, they're becoming very expert at it. So although Ed was, what was Ed? Half a mile out. Oh, that's quite a bit for Ed, or out for Anita. And Anita was a bit more actually, 0.7. But they're dethroning each other on a regular basis at the moment. I think Anita doesn't want to give Ed the winning streak that she had. It's all good fun. Yeah. So like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might even be 3 o'clock we need to start. 3. Oh no, 30, 37. No, we need 4 hours, don't we? 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, probably try and get it started sometime between 3 and 4. That's what I'll be doing. So look out for it then. It's going to be a front garden one. Those of you who know where I live are more than welcome to come down and have a little watch. We have just finished the stage. Hey, there we go. I'll carry on pedaling because it feels good. Yeah, those of you who know where I live, more than welcome to come down and have a little watch from a safe distance. I'm not going to give my address out because I don't want to be accused of creating a gathering. So yeah, those on the stream, feel free. We did that on last Sunday. It was really nice. People sat on the bank and I cycled away and we had a bit of fun, had a few little drinks. They did, not me, but I had my bottle. So I'll let you get off because, well, it's not actually getting late. We finished a lot later before, but I want to have something to eat. So thank you for bearing with me for the last little bit. I hope you have a lovely evening this evening, and hopefully see you tomorrow for quite a special. Yeah, Isle of Man TT circuit. That's going to be quite an interesting one to do. Love and abundance. Stay safe and peace out.